Hi there. In my last video, we kind of talked about that welcome aboard email and some of the things you could be doing and working on. In this video, I want to share with you a couple of the resources that I mentioned in that video that are going to be really helpful for you as a new agent. The first is that I talked to you all about was the Launch Facebook page. And this is for all the new agents. Here's what it looks like. And I want you all to join that as soon as possible. On that is all new agents. It's also got the information, our contact information as coaches. I still need to add Megan on there. But it's got all of our contact information. And then you're going to see what the weekly schedule looks like. My assistant Billy posts that every week so you can see what classes are going on and what you can plug into. And if you look at the bottom of that schedule, then it also shows you how to attend those different classes because some are just online, some are in person, some are in person and Zoom. So this will help you know how to plug into those classes. Also, the resources on here are important. There's a files, and under files are a ton of different resources. A lot of my power tools, and I'll explain a little bit about my power tools. They are checklists and guides and all these different tools that I created initially in the beginning when I was an agent. I think I shared with you in the last video, I love a good checklist and I love to be organized. And when I got started in real estate, I was not comfortable with the chaos and the mess. So a lot of what I did was creating checklists that I couldn't find that I really wanted. And so I've created those materials. I have well over 54 of them available to you, and they have to do with buyers, sellers, the contract process, the transaction, listings, all of that. I've got tons of that in here, and most of them are in here in the files in our Launch New Agent Facebook page. Also, you can go under media and look for videos, and all of our classes have been recorded. So our launch classes, we run the Keller Williams Ignite program. It's their foundation training program for new agents. And then I also has Linda's contracts classes. Linda Woodward is our contracts coach. And I require you to finish the contracts classes at least once. And she has a total of 6 contract classes. And so you're going to want to watch the schedule. She does she does contract classes every month. She rotates between 2 different schedules. So you're going to want to check that out and make sure you knock that out. So all of these videos, there's a ton of them in here. You could go back years and years. You don't really need to go back years and years, but if there's a topic you want to learn something about, then you can just click the little search icon here, type in what it is that you're looking for, and most likely there are materials or video already in here. And this can be a great resource when you're starting to learn all of this, or say you've gone to a class, but you forgot. You're like, oh God, I don't know what this part's about. Then you'd be able to go back and refer to the videos and do that. Remember, training is on you. It is your duty and your commitment to becoming an agent to get your training in. You cannot, even if you're a part-time agent, you can't be a part-time agent on part-time knowledge. And I find that a lot of agents think, oh, I don't need to know this stuff until I have a client. Well, when you get a client, it may be tomorrow. You don't know. It's not like people announce months in advance, giving us a lot of lead time to get prepared. That's why every day that you're new in this business, you should be learning and adding to your knowledge and to your skills because you may need them tomorrow. And also, you have us to turn to if you didn't even have the chance to go to classes. Let's just say you've had your license a week, and when your friend says, "Hey, I think I want to buy a house," then of course we're going to help you get up to speed. But if you've been in this program 3, 4, 6 months and you don't have your training, well underway, and something starts happening with potential clients, we might look at you a little funny and say, "Hey, didn't you attend classes?" And even if you're a dual career agent, remember, they're all recorded. So it's going to be on you to watch the recordings. And here's what we ask. If you're a dual career agent or you're going to be watching a class that is recorded because you couldn't attend it in person, then I'm going to ask you to make comments in the comment section of the Facebook post while you're watching. That way we know that you're watching the videos and getting your training done. We don't make you do quizzes after each one. We're all adults here, but remember, training is on you. So the Facebook page, tons of resources on here. The other resource that I want you all checking out and using is this one. Hold on a second. I'll share screen and you'll get to see this. So this is our launch website. And so under this, let me move okay. So this has under here, this coaching website, it's coachingkc.com. You can go to it and get on there, and there's a ton of materials. Even though I'm going to require you to go to the launch orientation, here's the booklet and all the materials there. One of the things we're going to tell you about, and I want you to be working on as soon as possible, is pulling up this 5-week success checklist. This is being so focused on the things that are really going to make a difference in building your business the fastest we know how. Following this 5-week success program and checklist is one of the fastest ways for you to get into production. It is about going out and doing and learning at the same time, like I mentioned before. And for some of you, that's going to be comfortable. And for some of you, you're going to be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so uncomfortable." And then the launch 30, 60, 90 checklist is, so think of the 5-week success checklist as, how am I going to go get business? Okay, how am I going to go get people and start getting clients? The launch 30, 60, 90 checklist is your checklist of some of the business foundation pieces that you need to have in place. We're going to want you to be able to have a buyer's consultation materials created and done. We're going to want you to have a listing presentation materials all done. These are the things that you're going to be able to check off and say, "Okay, I'm building the foundation of this new business. I'm getting this done." And so these are the things that you can start doing. Also, I'm a huge advocate, because it's in the 5-week success plan, is one of the first real estate activities besides building your database that we're going to encourage you to do is host an open house. You're going to like, "I don't know how to do that." Read my open house booklet. It's got everything in there you can do to have and host a successful open house. Now, you might want to just go visit some open houses the first couple of weekends, just so you can see how other agents do it. And you're going to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. You're going to see that some agents don't even greet you. Some of them don't even get off the sofa. That's not a good success plan from my perspective, but hey, you're going to see that there's a wide variety out there. Also, once you start meeting other new agents in the program on our team, on our launch team, you might want to partner with them and go host an open house with them. I highly encourage you doing it in pairs. One, if the open house is too busy and too many people start coming through, it's really hard for you to connect with people and give them directions and information about that open house. So I'm going to highly encourage that you do it, and also for safety purposes. Let's be real, male or female, it's always safer to do it with someone else. Or just asking other new agents, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" other things on here that I want to make sure that you're plugging into is our group me. Our group me is like text messaging, but it's the whole group. And so that's gonna be the latest updates on if a class has been rescheduled or canceled or what we're gonna be doing. It'll give you highlights. Other new agents will be posting what open houses they're gonna have. So it's a great way for us to communicate and keep each other posted on what's going on. It's also where we cheer each other on when we've had successes, and also to encourage when things get a little tough or a little hard. So the group me is an important communication piece along with the new agent Facebook page. So you want to be plugged into all of those. Then I do send a weekly email that tells you about what's going on. And then I highlight some different activities that I'd really like you to focus on or participate in. So those are some of the helpful resources that I want you plugging in to here in the beginning. Hope this helps, and continued success in working on getting ready and building the foundation of your real estate business. Thanks.